I should say for people who aren't familiar with the lore of this game and why we're playing it. So Lonnie Minella, I'm sure everyone in chat knows, but this is mostly for the VOD people. Lonnie Minella voices Nancy Drew. She dedicates decades of her life to Nancy Drew, right? She is unceremoniously fired because, well, we don't know for sure. One, she may have refused to use new modern recording equipment because she's scared of 5G. Two, she may have broken her NDA and talked shit to a bunch of fans on the Her Interactive forum. Three, they may have just been ageist and rude, but I think the realistic option is they were a struggling company and they couldn't afford to keep her on. They're going to make Midnight in Salem. Midnight in Salem is in development hell for years. Lonnie Minella being the working woman that she is. I mean, she is the industry. Let's be serious. She joins up with a knockoff Nancy Drew company, Miss Clue, and directs one of their games that is basically trying to be a knockoff of Midnight in Salem. Allegedly. Allegedly happened in Minecraft. It's the kind of petty drama I love. You can't see I'm doing like Trump hands and I don't really know why that's happening. So I'm very excited to see this. I mean, Midnight in Salem was not a good game. So comparison wise,
we were just talking
the expectation is not high.
Of yours.
Hello, everyone. How distant of an aunt was she, Aunt Catherine?
Actually, not all that distant. She was the daughter of Edward Darcy and Caroline Villiers. I believe we still have a portrait of them somewhere in the attic.
All right, we're starting off with Lonnie. Also, if you don't know, everybody in the Miss Clue games, we play through different points in history, but for some reason we're always Jane Darcy, who is like the descendant of the Darcys from Pride and Prejudice. Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
That sounds intriguing.
More than intriguing. Edward took both Caroline and their daughter, who shares your name, with him on a business trip to New England in 1692. It does seem the Darcy men often make the most unusual decisions.
Where about New England did business take them?
He was going to Boston, and it involved setting up some shipping arrangements.
That seems rather adventurous. Did they get caught up in the Indian uprisings which the French were provoking at the time?
Oh, no, nothing so prosaic. It could have turned out to be a rather uneventful business trip if Edward had not agreed to let his daughter Jane go with her friend Bethia, the granddaughter of Thomas Danforth, to visit.
There are so many names right now.
Salem.
Wasn't Danforth the lieutenant governor of the Massachusetts Bay Colony?
He had been for years, but had recently stepped down. A William Phipps had just...
Is everyone taking notes, by the way?
And a man named Stoughton was selected as lieutenant governor. Both were colonists, and it turned out to be a very poor choice.
I don't recall the Bradburys.
Thomas Bradbury was a nephew and agent.
They're making
under Horgate.
it's a very technical writing choice.
Of course, the Horgates.
You may not know about this. It's called Tell, Don't Show.
Been connected with the Darcys since the 1300s.
It's an artistic choice. Also, we do only have one dialogue option, but they're making us click on it so that we feel like we have agency in this situation.
This does sound fascinating, but what happened to make the trip so eventful?
Well, this is something that you will find of particular interest, Jane.
Darcy is such a cute girl name. It is. I have a friend from law school named Darcy.
By the families who experienced them.
Why would that be?
Because once the madness of the moment in Salem had passed, there was a concerted effort to destroy all the official documents surrounding what happened.
What caused the madness?
A number of things, but one of the strangest occurred during the summer of 1692. According to Mr. Upham, a lecturer in America, it was believed that evil spirits had been seen by men's bodily eyes in a town.
What accent is this, by the way?
Salem. They glided over the fields, hovered around the houses, appeared, vanished.
Oh my God.
Reappeared on the outskirts of the woods in the vicinity.
Why is he barefoot?
Their movements were observed by many of the inhabitants, and the whole population of the Cape was kept in a state of agitation and alarm in consequence of the mysterious phenomena for 3 weeks. The inhabitants retired to their garrison and put themselves in a state of defense against the diabolical besiegers. 60 men were dispatched from Ipswich in military array to reinforce the garrison.
Also, I guess there's no captions during
Were made from its
cutscenes.
walls. Much powder was expended, but no corporeal or incorporeal blood was shed. Additionally, the Reverend John Emerson, the then minister of Gloucester Parish, tells us in his journal that all rational persons will be
He's writing so
satisfied
fast.
Gloucester was not alarmed last fall for above a fortnight, together by real French and Indians. But the devil and his agents...
No ghost blood. Y'all got that?
...all the molestation which at this time befell the town. It was all a quite...
Did I just hear molestation?
...settlers and New
I wasn't paying enough attention.
So it was that in the midst of this terror in 1692, that many good people were accused of being witches and in league with the devil.
Did no
I love the way
put a
she hit
stop
that.
to the hysteria?
Devil.
Many. In fact, most of the people signed petitions seeking to dismiss verdicts and stop the trials. To his credit, Mr. Danforth objected to the trials strenuously and acted to stop them whenever possible.
If the trials were so objected to, who was instigating them?
The trials were principally driven by 2
Is there really no way we couldn't have gathered this information from, like,
and the
playing a
Lieutenant
game?
Governor Stoughton, who also acted as a judge at the trials. Even family members who
Y'all are being quiet in the chat because you're so
ran
immersed.
a serious risk of also being charged with witchcraft and imprisoned.
Okay, now it's my turn. This, like, scroll bar does kind of take me out of this immersion.
Aside from being a witness to this madness, did my aunt
We'll
Jane
figure it out.
herself in any way?
Indeed.
It's the Salem witch trials. That's what they're trying to explain.
Darcy girls who carry the name of Jane becoming caught up in the strangest events. Shortly after arriving in Salem, our dear Jane witnessed...
Witch!
Girl, get up. It's not that serious.
We have arrived only just in time. Mary Bradbury has already
Can y'all read
been
this?
convicted of a witch and sentenced to be hanged. Today I was present at the trials of 9 more. Where will this end? They have arrested over 150 people now, and the jail is overflowing. But having the jail full has not stopped them. They are now paying people to keep prisoners locked up in their chicken coops and other outbuildings. Mr. Bradbury, Mary's husband, is also staying here at the Ingersoll Ordinary.
What an artistic drawing.
Well run inn. He has his granddaughter Janie True here with him, who is doing an excellent job of looking after him and trying.
Also, now we can't read the letter because her damn
Mary
picture is over it.
75, and her husband is older. So this entire experience has been a terrible strain on both of them. On a brighter note,
Do you see how the caption is just Jane talking?
and Bethia is a wonderful traveling
Thank you.
companion. Her brother Samuel drove the cart and was so adept at handling the team that we had no difficulty whatsoever. After spending the night here in the inn, Samuel had to leave before sunrise this morning to pick up some cargo for his grandfather, Mr. Danforth. Samuel is charming, but somewhat mysterious at times,
Kind of like me.
often deeply concerned about something. It looks like we will have a long day.
This looks
tomorrow.
actually like the MacBook photo booth app.
To investigate.
There was a filter that made you look just like this,
Try to get a good
and it
night's
hated to
sleep
see me
and
coming.
all my wits about me for the day ahead.
Wow. 3 whole frames in that animation.
What's that?
Whoever did the audio mixing jailed, because the way that's just as loud as the voices when I know damn well I have the sounds down. You're going down. All right. Do you think we're gonna make donuts in this? Hello? Oh, guys, I'm scared. What was that?
I'm not sure what I just saw, but it is odd.
That was so odd.
I'd better close the window. I don't want to be responsible for the glass breaking.
Anyways.
That makes me feel safer. But from what? I'm not sure. The window was banging and the curtains were fluttering, and yet, looking out the window...
Not the captions cutting off.
...storm at all. So what did cause the window to slam shut?
The window was bah? Oh, they show the full thing if I do this. Can y'all read that? Sorry you can't see the full caption, but can you read it like that? Oh my gosh, you're going to a Halloween party in Salem? That's so fun. I remember I went to Salem the weekend. I was supposed to get my bar results back. It was so crowded because it was October, but it was super fun. Kind of a cursed trip, but I did get some ingredients because I was still in my witchy phase for sure. I got some mustard seeds. I got robbed for sure, but you know, the experience. And I got a rock. You know, when in Salem. Yeah, it's a pretty successful haul if you ask me. All right, what, are we just going to bed?
'Tis locked.
'Tis locked. Your friends live in part of a mansion there now? Can they be my friends? I didn't realize you had
A typical New England
rich friends like that,
dull,
Intrepid.
Grey and overcast.
Did they make it foggy so that they didn't have to animate anything besides a single tree branch? They work in tech. I don't know. I feel like Dan works in tech. Where's our mansion?
I'm glad I listened to Bethia and brought fashions which match the customs of the Puritans here in Salem. The latest
Ooh.
styles from England would certainly stand out here.
Yeah, they can't handle all that.
This one will be very nice for today.
Yeah. We're gonna be very Ethel Kane today.
I almost forgot my bonnet.
I guess I do work in tech in a way. Oh. My gosh, I was about to look like a certified slut without my bonnet. Okay. There we go.
Perfect. Ready for the day.
Hello? I bet Lonnie Manella's gonna be at the door.
Bethia, you are certainly a bright spot on a cloudy day.
Thank you so much. Isn't the weather dreary?
Guys, you may not be able to tell, but I think that is Lonnie Manella.
Without a doubt.
Miss Janie True is downstairs, and I was thinking we should go down and visit with her.
Berthia.
She could use someone to talk to.
We need to get her some brown eye contacts for sure.
An excellent idea.
I'm going to stop by my room for just a moment, and then I will join you.
You don't have to rush. I'll go down now.
Ooh. Okay, fancy.
Hello, Miss True. How are you this morning?
As well as can be expected. I didn't sleep much last night.
That's certainly understandable. How is your grandfather holding up?
He is working with several other men to collect petitions on behalf of my grandmother as to her character and position in the community.
That can't be Lonnie Manella as well.
That is a very positive step.
Oh, I'm afraid it may not be enough.
Her range.
Similar petitions, and yet was still executed. I understand that
Not they
have
took her
set
good
the date of
mic.
execution for 4 days from now.
Not me, Ma.
With so many people against this, how can it be happening?
Her eyes are even bluer somehow.
Wicked judges, Corwin and Stoughton, who are causing all of the problems.
See, she just told us who the judges
Innocent
are.
People, evil witches, but it is the judges who are actually evil. In fact, the judges are
Evil?
the ones who are taken with madness and now appear to revel in the executions. If there are any contracts with the devil, you will find the judges' names upon them.
Devil. Impeach these activist judges. Thank you for the resub, Madison.
From what little I know and have heard since arriving in the New World, I cannot argue with your conclusion. My family is staying with Mr. Danforth in Boston, and he also shares your opinion.
It is the new charter brought back from England that has permitted the creation of the Court of Oyer and Termina, which has called for the executions.
Yeah, whatever you say, babe.
This is also strange, as I am certain that executions for being a witch have been outlawed, at least in England.
Everything's
Exactly.
better over in
And
England, I
my
hear.
grandmother will be executed in just 4 days. It is madness.
Wasn't Danforth the judge in Midnight in Salem too? Was Danforth not the judge in real history? Or I feel like in Midnight in Salem they changed. They used some real names, but then they also used some fake names. She speaks like Dobby. She kind of looks like Dobby too. I don't know. Hot take is that more grandmothers probably should be executed. See, I want them in community college. Hotchkiss wants them dead. We are not the same. Are we playing a fake Nancy game or are we playing FNAF? No one can tell. Hard to say.
Where is your grandmother held?
She is held in a private jail, which only adds insult to our case, as the jail is a barred room in Judge Corwin's carriage house, which means he will be able to reimburse himself handily from the public purse for the time she is held there. Disgusting man.
Ugh, exploiting that Third Amendment.
Which house is Judge Corwin's?
It is the first house on the left as you enter Salem town, but no one is allowed to visit any of the prisoners.
Oh, I don't ask
I
permission.
wasn't exactly thinking about asking permission to visit.
The
but
judge has a
did
sex
have some
dungeon in
other
the house.
ideas.
It seems at this point we would need a miracle.
Sometimes 'tis difficult to know exactly what is needed. But
Also,
finding that
wait,
to-
we're named Jane,
Oh,
and they
is
named
that-
another character Janie. Why did I just notice that?
Quite well this morning. I'm so pleased to see that you are holding up so well, Janie. Fairly well. But with everything happening so fast,
Why did they do that?
I believe it is all real.
Oh my gosh, not the two Lonnies staring deep into my soul. Oh, Mariella, I'm so sorry.
Yesterday I heard that Rebecca Preston is taken ill.
Yeah, like the main character is named Jane.
She's also still suffering from having just lost her dear mother, Rebecca Nurse, to the wicked actions of Stoughton.
I like to imagine that Lonnie,
unable to make candles, her family
she recorded both of their lines like in one session. Like she was just changing her voice back and forth like that. Yeah. Lonnie having a combo with the voices in her head.
So, I was thinking it could be an act of charity if we were to go over and make the candles for her today.
What a good idea. If we go now, we should have plenty of time. I
Oh,
wish I could go with
hopefully
you.
the candles aren't
I'm
like the
waiting here
donuts
for
in
my
the other
grandfather
game.
to return.
Don't give it a thought. We will fill you in on all the details when we return.
I've known Rebecca for some time, so we can just go in without bothering her, in case she is asleep.
Well, then that's decided. All that's left is to get to work.
I think Rebecca has commitments for 30 candles and 5
Oh.
friendship candles. If I remember correctly, she keeps the
Friendship candle?
in the box to the right of the fireplace.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can just break and enter because white privilege, I guess, or something. I don't know. Maybe we're a witch.
And see if she needs anything.
I do hope she's feeling better.
Okay, we're gonna make candles. This can't be harder than the donuts. Nothing can be harder than the donuts. Okay. Any sort of instructions or how to? Okay. Oh, here we go. Gar. Sorry, I was Australian for a second there. Fill large pot with water, hang in fireplace. Take a stout piece of wood. Place smaller pot with handles in large pot. Bayberry wax. Cut wick to length of 2 candles. Oh, I wasn't done reading that, but okay. Yeah, just figure it out is kind of...
Well, we're off to a good start. This pot is filled with water and it's already hot.
I was about to ask if we were British, but yes, we are. Duh. Okay. Take a stout piece of wood and place across. I hear Travis Kelce has a stout piece of wood, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you've heard. I just heard, personally. I only just heard. Is it possible to ban the streamer? Hey! I've gotten hate rated. Guys, can I get over and get that wood, or are we just... What about... I have to be able to put... I see all this wood in the room, but I can't grab it. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Okay, no. Okay, yeah. I didn't even want to. Why would I want to? Every stream is a hate raid? Oh, you don't have to tell me. I'm trying to place it across. Like I'm supposed to, right? Right? No, that's fine. I didn't want to do that anyways. That's just foiled once again. Honestly, it's starting to look like that. In the way there's nothing in this room to help me. If I'm gonna have to look up a freaking tutorial, I can't even like blow the kitchen up or anything fun, like at least with the last game. At least I don't think. Okay. Okay. We're not doing this. Things we're not gonna do. This. What's this game even called? Fucking Trials of Salem. Arglefump, you know what to do.
This is Arglefump playing Miss Clue, Trials of Salem. This is part 2 of Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
So I just got back from...
Okay, okay. Oh, he doesn't know how to do it either. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah, it is there. Okay, wow, that was a sneaky piece of wood. Wait a minute. Did that piece of wood just reappear? No. Okay, this piece of wood.
That should work.
Very stout.
That's not right.
That's not right.
Oh, Arglefump, never change.
That should work.
There we go.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Nothing's right according to
That's
you.
not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Girl, what is at this point?
Good.
Good.
That's not right. That's not right. I love the smell of beeswax melting.
Oh, I'm a pro. Who can take me?
That's not right. That's not right. That should add just the right amount of fragrance.
Perfect.
That's not right. 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 That's not right.
I'm panicking.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. It looks like the wax is melted enough. I'll dip the end of the wick, and then it should stick to the pepper.
I'm so good at this, guys.
That's not right. That's not right. All set. Now to cool them. That's not right. That's not right.
These don't really look like candles.
That's not right. Ready for another dip.
Dip it in, girl.
That's not right. 5 more to go. That's not right. 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 That's not right.
What?
That's not right.
My God, you're exhausting, girl.
Twice more. That's not right. That's
Was I not dipping?
Once more. That's not right.
Trying to remind me I couldn't get tickets for the Twice concert. Hotchkiss, are you being sarcastic when you say this is the best stream?
Now to place the candles on the
Can't get the
drawings.
blobs in the wrong order.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
And the drying stick.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Maybe...
Now to start on the next batch.
Alright, and we do it again. Are we doing everything right?
That didn't take as long as I thought it might. Now I need to make the friendship
I
candle.
mean, does this answer your question? Alright, how do I make friendship? We used all the wax, did we not? Girl, how do you make friendship candles? Take warm water in pan and 2 candles which are still warm. Oh, they're like the little braided candles. Oh, there's still more wax in there.
That's not right.
Right.
That's not right.
If you say so. Okay, no, we can't take more. Oh, I have some in my inventory, dummy. Dum-dum.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Take warm water. There are mosquitoes in my house everywhere. And it's like I kill one and then there's instantly another one. And it freaks me out because then I feel like I'm just getting eaten alive while I go to sleep. And while I'm streaming. Take in pan.
That's not right. That's not right.
God forbid I try and get a pan. What about this?
Now to twist the candles.
You see that?
One more dip to seal.
You think male manipulators know how to make candles? I don't think they're putting in that much work. Where'd they go? Dunk.
Perfect friendship candles. All finished.
It looks like you are already done. That was quick.
And easy. Everything went smoothly.
Everything went very
You
smooth.
hear?
Rebecca has her candle making very well organized.
Most of these candles go to places nearby, but one set goes to that hateful Jonathan Corwin.
Goes to that hateful witch. Well, not a witch, I guess.
If you can deliver the ones nearby, I would be glad to bring the ones to Corwin's.
Oh, that would be great. My brother Samuel has a couple of horses stabled.
You're getting paid.
The black one with the white blaze is named Runner, and you can take him. There is tack next to his stall for the cart you can use.
Horsey. Bless me.
Nothing could be better. I feel like a ride and would like to take a look.
They do kind of give Detroit Become Human. I see that.
Take care of Corwin, and I will take care of the rest.
It's probably because the graphics are like so good. That's the similarity.
Then I will meet you back at the ordinary. Take care.
You too.
Thanks, babe. Where'd that
harness
mosquito
is
go?
Probably in the check room.
The check room? Well, why didn't we go there first? Okay. What was that?
I must make haste.
That just
Be
happened.
lost.
Make haste! Everyone, make haste!
It's locked from the other side.
'Tis locked! Oh no, I have candles. It'll make it smell better in here. Put the candles down, girl. Okay, no. Right. Is this actually timed, by the way? I don't know.
That
There's a-
won't help.
The hatchet?
These won't work.
Girl, anything's better than nothing. Look at all these tools that she's like, fuck those tools. Hatchet to break the door. Oh, I pressed a button on OBS. I don't know what that just did. What about all these tools?
That won't help.
All right, I'm just trying to come up with solutions, but she's just being a hater. What game is... Oh, we didn't even change the stream category. I'll do that while the barn is burning down. For all the Miss Clue fans out there. Miss Clue, Trial. Do they not even have it? That's kind of crazy. They only have the formula for danger and peril in Pemberley. What happened? We need to tell the Miss Clue girlies about this. All right, another chance. Oh no!
I must make haste, or the barn will be lost.
All right, well, girl, what do you want me to grab? Because there's like 10 things that you said no. Okay. And then... What are we gonna do? We're gonna make some... Make a dress, sell it on Depop? How is this gonna be?
That won't help.
Oh my god, okay. God forbid a girl try and get a little creative.
These won't work.
I feel like you just need to bust the door down and then get some sand on the fire. It's really not that complicated. I don't really know what the game is trying to think up here.
That won't help. It's locked from the other side.
Right, right. No, nothing else. What am I missing? You can move this, but I don't know if that changes anything. I still have my candles. I'm gonna need Arglefump's help again. I just know it. So humiliating. It's like, he's like my shadow self. I'd be lost without him. Like, I don't know what they expect me to do. Let me see if there's like a text walkthrough. Maybe there won't be because there's not even a stream category for this. I feel like I'm getting eaten alive, by the way. The name is so generic, by the way, that it's just pulling up history of trials in Salem. Walk through. All right, let's look at the message board. Shutting the window, changing your outfit. I love how that's a task we need to do. The door to the attack room. Oh, I did miss a spot. The door latch fell when it slammed, so you have to find something small that you can fit through and flip the latch. Oh, so I don't even need the fabric? Now, what are we doing? I hope we get to pick our outfit. I think we already did, unfortunately. Because remember, she was all upset because we didn't pick a bonnet.
I must make
Yeah, it's like y'all were complaining about Midnight in Salem. Wait for this one.
This ought to work.
All right, this'll work. I feel like all the other things also could have worked, but whatever.
I need to beat this fire out.
All right, well, get in there, beat it up. Can we let the horsies out? At least save the horsies first.
That won't help.
It's sand! What are you talking about? She's so silly. All right, we're gonna beat it off. As usual. Somehow always falls on me to do that. Okay. Oh. We have to do it several times. This is the gameplay. Y'all seeing this?
Close.
I beat that off. Perfect. Oh, it looks like Goosey.
You're a pretty boy.
Oh, Goosey is a horse. It's like we're really in Salem, guys. We really are. All right, anyways, we move on, I suppose. Are we not taking that harness? No, we're just gonna shift it. That's fine. Oh, I love that goose emote. Gato made that one.
You're a pretty boy.
So pretty.
You're a pretty boy.
Come here.
Come on, boy. Time to get some exercise.
Let's do it.
There. Now to fasten the
Oh my
buckle.
god, he is strapped up. Y'all remember this compelling gameplay from Secret of Shadow Ranch? All right, how do we...
All set.
Perfect. Perfect. And let's go. Oh my god, we're not even riding the horse. This is so metal. Love. Look at him go.
If I'm not mistaken, this place might brighten Janie's spirits.
Now look at
I
this.
suggest we come here this evening.
How gorgeous. This stream is so unhinged tonight. I'm just like crazy like that. Remember when I spent 20 minutes getting twice tickets, forgetting that I fully have my sister-in-law's wedding? And can in fact not go? Oh, see, that's a house in Salem.
Judge Jonathan Corwin.
That's a real house. I've been there. I've seen it. Yeah, 20 minutes and not getting twice tickets. Well, I don't even like concerts anyway. Famously. Do you think he's gonna be hot?
Who might you be, and what do you
Well-
want?
Now, we need to make a list. We've made it for Nancy Drew, but we need to make it for Miss Clue. Top 10 hottest characters.
My name is Jane Dawson.
Hot is subjective, you know?
Candles from Rebecca Preston.
Well, give them...
Like, the hay on fire was pretty hot. Alright, throw him at his head.
These are not the same weight.
We
as
love a
usual.
lob. Dude, there is a
Nor
bug
their
that keeps
strong
flying on me.
bayberry. Tell your friend Rebecca Preston she had better be more careful if she expects a full measure of my pay in return.
We did a bad job.
Yes, sir. I will.
But
make
I'll let
sure
her
to
take
let
the
her
credit for
know.
being bad.
Also inform Rebecca Preston I will expect the usual delivery of cakes the day after tomorrow, even though my family is visiting in Boston.
I will tell her of your requirements.
A lob and a widow's peak. He's kind of like me, low-key. Well, now I have a shag, but I was a lob girly for many years. Alright, aren't we supposed to break into the house or whatever? No. I guess we'll just head back. He is so
Wish I
posh.
could think of some excuse for talking with the groom in Corwin's carriage house. If there were just something wrong with my tack, I could ask the groom to fix it.
Okay.
If I loosen this trace, I could lead my horse over and tell the groom the trace is loose and
'Cause
ask him to fix it. I
I'm just a
believe I
dumb
should
old
offer
woman. I'm not gonna
something
know.
For his aid, it might be just what he needs.
Not shoot the horse, turn it to glue. No! Alright. Did we loosen it? Alright, where is this
Pay
sovereign?
attention to the horse. I don't want Corwin to see me walking around.
Alright, I'm paying attention. Hello? We're not gonna say anything about that? Okay. And we move on. Now, is this person gonna be hot?
How can I help you?
Well, he does have a smolder. It's quiet, isn't it?
I was just riding past, and my traces.
The
come
ergot
loose.
hallucination.
I was wondering if you could help me with it.
Sure, let me take a look.
What accent do you have, sir?
Thank you. I am so glad you happened to be here.
Well, I have to stick pretty
Piers
close to the
Morgan.
carriage house these days. We have one of
This
those
is a
witches
scary
locked up
game.
over there.
Really? Are you ever frightened by having a witch so close?
No, not me. I don't put much stock in that witch stuff.
Oh my god, you're so brave.
You certainly are brave.
Kidnapping a woman and putting her in a house.
Just some old woman we have locked up over there in that room with the bar across the door.
Very corpse-like. There is a certain corpse quality to them.
Unusual ever happen?
Not really.
And they all have blue eyes.
Blue boar coming out
Suspicious?
of the woods occasionally, but I couldn't catch her.
Blue boar. Was it blue? It looked normal color to me, honestly. But okay. That doesn't sound very unusual. Takes a lot to
Doesn't
impress
sound very
her.
Unusual.
No, but besides that, everything's been pretty boring.
Alright, other than the ghost pig, anything else?
Have you worked for the Corwins very long?
About 3 years. They're all right, but do take some getting used to.
They're alright. They do kidnap elderly women so they can get their land and execute them, but, you know, other than that,
I suppose that's the way it is with a lot of folk.
I should be a voice actor. What a
Yeah.
dry-ass conversation.
Thank you so much. Let me give you something for your trouble.
Ooh.
A sovereign? No, that's not necessary. Glad to help.
Yeah, tipping culture is taking over, even in Salem. That's the real witchcraft.
But I insist. I really don't know what I would have done without you.
Well, I do have a chance to go to the ship's tavern the night after tomorrow, and this would make for a fine time.
As a British person, I am sad by these voices.
Good. Then it's settled. And thank you so much for that.
Well, they're
I have
old-fashioned
to
English
finish some work in
accents.
the last stall now.
Which aren't
Take care of
they?
yourself.
Isn't it that old English accents were American accents and the British accent evolved, but the American one didn't really. Isn't there something like that?
You too, and thanks again.
If we're being real nitpicky. And sort of close enough. Yeah. And that's how I like to talk about facts. I'm quaking in my boots at that. They both evolved. It was just closer to modern American, to modern English. Yeah, I mean, I suppose we don't talk like, well, Sonny boy here, off to the races.
You're a fine horse, Runner. Let's put you back in your stall.
On this great day in the United States, children will be racing their wooden horses, and the grand prize will be a single penny, which they can retire their families on. Kind of like that. Why am I here? One whole penny. Adjusted for inflation?
You're a fine-looking horse.
That's like 4 whole pennies. That is one fine-looking horse. Okay. Are we done here?
I should probably give Runner some grain.
Oh, okay. Fine. Hey, Penny. When I catch this dang mosquito, by the way, when I go off stream, y'all aren't gonna want to witness this devastation. This mosquito is gonna regret the day it came into my house. Why can't I scoop it? Hello? Is this not a scooper? A Five Nights at Freddy's scooper in the scooping room? That's for all my FNAF fans out there. No? That is clearly the grain. So, it's kind of insulting. I know, I normally let bugs go. Mosquitoes? Well, what about this burnt hay? Does he want that? This is for all my horsies who don't get hyped enough. If you've been done wrong, it's your song, so turn it up. One time for all my horsies, you looking good as what? So tell them, bap, 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 bap. I sound just like them. Mosquitoes, ants, and spotted lanternflies. Oh my god. Destroy those. That's for the environment.
For you. The groom will be out shortly to give you a rub down.
They're not a rub down. The damn spotted lanternflies were everywhere this summer. I remember they're invasive from, I believe, China. And I remember they were all over the front of my PT office. And I was just like outside doing my civic duty, stomping them. And this guy walked past and he's like, "Are you going to kill all of them?" And I'm like, "I'm going to try." Now, are you going to stand by and watch our beloved country get taken over by these invasive species? Or are you going to do something about it? Oh my god, spotted lanternfly. It's really bad on the East Coast, but they're coming for you. Just you wait. Unfortunately, they look kind of pretty, but they're evil. They eat bark, so they destroy trees. Very bad for the environment. If you see these, it's on site, okay? Not cute. Evil. Evil. Bad. We don't like their kind around here. We don't like them around these parts. No, it is their fault because they chose to get on those boats. They chose to get on those shipping boats. Yeah, see, it's so bad. It's so bad. And there were like weather maps where you can see that because they kind of blow along with the wind. So you could see, oh my God, it looked like a thunderstorm map. Like how it sort of like moves down, but it was fucking bugs. It's nasty. I'm telling you, they'll like cover entire surfaces.
How was
It's
your
so
day,
gross.
Janie?
rather uneventful. I haven't heard from my grandfather all day.
Use their wings for something else? I actually did see someone on TikTok who was making art with their wings. I don't really have the time to preserve them when I'm stomping, but I do think that's lovely.
That is a good sign. He is surely still collecting signatures.
I certainly hope it's a good sign. I can't tell you how worried I am about my grandmama, Mary.
Yeah, that's fair.
I delivered the candles.
I'm not invested yet.
To Judge Corwin. He is not a cordial man.
Oh, on that we
And he's
agree.
ugly. I should save. You cannot save your game. Well, why is the button even there then? Okay. No, that's so cool.
I did get a chance to talk to the groom who works in a carriage house.
Oh, you wanted to press the save button?
Do you have any news?
No.
Not specifically, but things have a way of
I saw a
coming
blue
together
boar.
in the most unexpected ways. The groom did mention one interesting thing. He said that he had seen a blue boar several times, and I also saw one while I was there.
A blue boar? That is quite interesting. 13 years ago, Mr. Carr and Mr. Endicott were conspiring to get the better of my grandparents in a business deal and claimed that a blue boar made Mr. Carr's horse stumble.
Now that is
The
tea.
temerity to claim my grandmother had turned herself into the blue boar and caused the mischief.
If I were a witch, you best believe I would not choose to be a blue pig. I would be causing mischief, though. A blue whore? Now. That's her grandmother. Have some respect.
No one could believe that.
Not only could...
But also, isn't she locked up?
they
So how
have.
can she be the blue
These
boar?
same two men testified to this at my grandmother's trial.
I think
Oh, to
we
be a
know
blue
where
boar
the
causing
evil lies
mischief.
In this case,
Without a doubt.
as my father says, evil deeds come from evil thoughts.
So it does.
Ah, here's Bethia.
I don't like the way her head's
All the
moving.
candles are delivered, and I have received nothing but compliments on them. Jane, you have a natural knack for candle making.
I am so
There's something
pleased.
scarier about her. Maybe it's that her
This
pupils are
Rebecca's
so
mind and
dilated.
ease, which should help her recover more quickly.
Are we going to tell her that he said the candles were a flop?
That 'tis good news indeed.
I believe they will
That he
have
was like, "These
service
smell
very soon.
awful."
We should get ready. Great idea. I'm famished. Walking all over and delivering the candles has definitely improved my appetite.
The cook they have here at the Ordinary is excellent. I rarely enjoy
No
their
cooking
supper.
minigame?
Indeed. If I stayed here very long, I would gain 10 pounds.
We should take in a walk before retiring for the evening.
Yes, a little
Not
night
diet
air
culture
would
in
be
fucking
refreshing.
Salem.
Supper was pleasant, but a breath of fresh air would be welcome.
Inescapable.
I'm not sure I would be the best company. I think I will just remain here.
Have we discovered our mystery yet? I think the mystery is the blue boar and the ghosts. And also the witches. I think we're just vibing in Salem at the moment, though.
I do think you should come. It will brighten your spirits, and we might encounter a moment where you could be particularly
The
helpful.
Shining Twins, though, for real. They're so scary.
I think I will come.
With that settled, I know
Maybe they are
just-
witches. Like, look at
I
them.
noticed it earlier today, and with any luck, this should be the perfect time to enjoy its magic. The moon is waxing half full, so we should have no difficulty finding our way.
Yes, Mariella, the dilated pupils. That's really what's doing it. Oh, divas. I love this hood. We should bring back capes in a big way.
This way. Follow me.
Oh, where are we going? I think we can only go one direction, so it's fine. Also, didn't we take our horse last time?
We are in luck.
What are we supposed to see?
If we watch these buds for just a bit, they could have a surprise in store for us.
Are we going to do
I have a
ayahuasca?
cousin who returned from India this spring and showed me some sketches of this plant. He said that it is called a datura or moonflower and has been used for over 5,000 years for its medicinal properties. But you have to be very careful because it can also be poisonous. Because it can be used for both good and bad, They have placed it in the category of witches' weeds. I think we are about to be rewarded for our patience. Look.
Beautiful. Nothing short of
That's
magical.
sick.
I can
Is that
see
real?
how they get their name. That is so special.
They have a charming fragrance also.
I mean,
See
is
what
that
you
not
think?
witchcraft?
Yes, I noticed that right off.
The fragrance is supposed to instill you with both confidence and hope.
Are we a
And
witch?
give you a sense that almost anything is possible.
Thank you so much.
think
for
we might be a
bringing us
witch.
here. I feel much better than I did this afternoon.
There is one more thing. While there is still some magic in the air that I would like to show you.
How exciting.
We also shouldn't be talking about how there's magic in the air, because, like, girl, they're gonna lock us up.
Oh,
I was right. This looked like the perfect spot to find foxfire.
what is causing that?
Luminary
Caused by
flora.
fungus that grows on decaying wood.
It is bright enough to read by its light.
We are fortunate. Sometimes it glows only but dimly. If I put these two halves back together, it should be convenient to carry, and I think this may be just what we need before too long. I suppose we should get back, as it is starting to get cloudy again.
The magic in the air is the gayness.
Oh, look. I think that owl is injured. Let me see.
Oh. Oh. Okay, it was just being dramatic, I guess.
How did you do that? It seems to be a gift that the women in our family can sometimes help an animal if it's injured.
Oh my god, she's a
I think
witch.
this is one of the reasons that my grandmother has been accused of being
Wait, she just healed a bird's broken wing.
time since all this started.
She's a witch.
I've had the confidence to actually help in this way.
It
We should be
does
turning her
seem
in.
they often reject what they don't understand, or things that are special.
That is so true. The
So
very
true.
ones who seek your aid when in need are the ones most likely to turn on you when it serves their purpose.
While others remain silent for fear of being persecuted themselves.
It is starting to get late.
It's like
and
nothing's
we should be
happening,
getting
but also
back, as
everything's
I'm hoping
happening.
that grandfather will have returned.
Am I allowed to save?
The ordinary looks rather ominous tonight.
Oh, that's the club. Let's go.
Amazing how your perception can change with the right lighting.
I'm going to look in on grandfather and see what news he has.
Okay.
Yes,
You do
It
that.
has been a long day.
Speaking of look,
Am I allowed to save? Oh, for some reason I can save in the middle of this conversation.
I'll go and see if there's any word from Samuel.
Hang on, it wouldn't let me save and I was just standing around, but it will let me save a mid-sentence in a conversation.
Have a good night. I will see you in the morning.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for such an enchanted evening, Jane, and have a good night.
You know, I'm not saying witches are real, but I did
Now that everything
I
is settled
did
down,
make
there's
a
no
love
better
spell
time
for
to
Dan in
go
2020, and we are
See if I
married,
can
so
sneak up to that window in the room
much to
where
consider.
only Mrs. Bradbury. I really need to talk to her tonight.
Actually, did I tell y'all this story? I must have at some point, but I definitely haven't told in a while. Have I told y'all about how when I was in my witchy phase, I made a spell, which you're definitely not supposed to do in like witchy rules. It's definitely bad. Dan had like this like coworker this woman coworker who like always was like always texting him and hanging out with him. It was like kind of like work husband, work like kind of vibes, you know? I didn't have any explicit reason to be bothered by her, but like I was just kind of petty. And I remember one day they were supposed to play tennis together the next day. And so that's when I did the love spell for Dan. It didn't have anything to do with her. Let's be clear. She was not written into the spell or anything. But then the next day he comes home from work and he's like, oh, I'm like, why aren't you at tennis? You're supposed to be at tennis. And he's like, yeah, she had a ovarian cyst rupture. She's in the hospital right now. And that's when I retired. And that's when I put it down. I was like, you know what? That's not what I intended. She's okay. Oh, that actually wasn't the last time I used a spell. I also did like a little thing. When I say spell, it means more like just like manifesting and stuff. I don't know how real it is. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean. I also did one for Dan to get his dream job. And that was when he got laid off and he got rehired. And it was like, that was also like the day after. Yeah, he knows. He has, he still has like a little protection spell I made him and he carries it in his backpack. I mean, my effectiveness, pretty good. I also made a spell to be successful on YouTube.
Just right.
Still have it under my bed. Honestly, I shouldn't be telling y'all all this because a witch is going to hear all this and try and steal all my good energy or something. I need to put up some protection walls tonight. You know, I need to put some salt around my bed. I should not be giving you all this information for free.
I had better change into something that blends with the night. I don't want to be spotted this evening.
Not when will that one take effect. Mods, ban Intrepid. I see 2 mods right above in chat. You're gonna let that fly? All right, we gotta pick.
The perfect complement to my outfit. I should practically be...
All right, we're wearing a camo bonnet.
I'll hang my regular cloak by the door.
Do you really want me to? Remember last time? Oh, I do.
Now I just need
Dang.
something to light it.
What is going on tonight? What is in the air? Everyone's being mean to me. I'm unintentionally sending people to the
I
hospital.
will read the note from Mama first thing in the morning. I am too tired to appreciate it tonight.
You've given the... Madison! Okay. At least we didn't have a situation where we actually couldn't get it back. Okay. Laffy Taffy, you see how that's done? Oh my... I would have expected that from Blue Star, if I'm being honest. Can we use that to glow? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just like that.
I need to light my lantern before I go out.
Oh my gosh, drama. Also, there's fully a fire. I don't know why it took me that long to figure that out. All right, stick the candle in there. Take the candle out. Girl, you're so dramatic. You are so dramatic, because what do you mean? Dude, the button disappeared and me was trapped in the shadow realm. Whatever you say. I think Laffy Taffy just didn't want him to ever come back. Don't come around here. You hear? That's what Laffy Taffy was saying. Oh my god. Alright. Like we're solving the Da Vinci Code over here. That happened on the 4th of July? I don't remember that detail. None of us are welcome around these parts no more, I fear. The spotted lanternfly is taking over. The spotted lanternfly has cast a spell even stronger than all the Etsy witches in the world. And they're coming for us. Where are we going?
This is the groom's chamber. This is the groom's chamber.
Okay. For sure. I don't know what we're doing.
You're a fine-looking horse.
So fine. Oh, you haven't even touched your food. You okay? Has the toxic diet culture come for you too? Hello? Are we not supposed to be in here? I don't know what we're doing. I don't really know what our goal is here. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave. Since you don't want me here.
I should put the saddle and tack away first.
We didn't even take it out! What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
This is the groom's chamber.
It's so dark, I don't even know which way I'm supposed to be going. Alright. I didn't even put the way I didn't even... the lighting change. Use the lantern? I'm confused. I feel like maybe I wasn't supposed to be in here because Girly Pop, the saddle intact is put away. Like in the dark area, I don't know. No. You're giving this game too much credit.
How do you feel about a midnight ride, Runner?
Nay.
But you're going to have to be as quiet as a mouse.
Are we going bareback?
Saddle Runner.
Well, you won't let me grab the saddle, Diva. Hunty. No, that's not where I clicked on, in fact. Am I losing my mind? Like, certifiably. It's not letting me click on it. Okay. What, girl, whatever. Girl, whatever, because that's not what you had me grab last time. They're making me look like a fool.
I need the saddle Runner. I also need the saddle.
Society. Society makes you crazy. It won't let me grab. I've been talking up the Secret Life video and everyone I've mentioned to has never heard of the show. We're losing our ancient texts. What do you mean? That's devastating. Is it like a generational divide? Like, are you younger than me, maybe? Yeah, because I feel like people my age, like most of us were not allowed to and watched it in secret, which I do think is so funny because that was kind of the goal. All right, I'm looking at the walkthrough because it's pissing me off. You arrive at the barn and boy is it dark. I'll admit, this gave me a creepy feeling. You'll be using the saddle. Head to the back room and try to unlock the chest. Okay. Secret Life of the American Teenager is the ancient text. It taught me all about boys and...
The groom here at the orderly must have locked it.
And sex and relationships. Where would I be without it?
The barn and find the key.
I would probably be a pregnant teen, working for a sausage king. And it wouldn't be as fun as it sounds. All right, wake up.
I need something to unlatch it.
Are we gonna break in? Oh my god, we're bad. Not the feet. Can we lick it?
No key here.
All right, well, go. Don't say it out loud. Don't say that out loud.
What's that?
I think I dropped my brooch in the trunk in the tack room earlier today, but the trunk is locked now, and I was looking for someone to help me find my brooch.
Well, here, take the key.
That girl would have never had her ovaries explode. And Dan would play tennis with her because you were busy being a pregnant teen.
I will be careful not to wake you again.
Did we get the key? Oh, he didn't even care. Okay. I'm trying to be as nonchalant as him. A random woman breaking into my bedroom in the middle of the night. They're like, you don't pay me enough for this. Well, don't mess with me. Y'all are all mean to me in the chat. Your ovaries could be next, you know? Or your broveries or your theveries, whatever. I don't know your business. And I don't want to know your business. This game has sent me over the edge. I fear I will not return.
No time like the present. Let's ride.
Do we not need to tighten up the saddle? Wow. See, Shadow Ranch doesn't have this. Shadow Ranch is just still PNG.
Aren't you the owl that Janie helped this evening? Are you trying to tell me something?
Oh, I'd be
Come
so
on,
scared.
Rana. Let's walk over here out of the way for a spell.
Owls
Let's
are not to
see
be
how
messed
our
with.
owl friend is doing.
Also, we shouldn't be using the word spell like that. Again, time and place.
Out for a midnight ride, witch?
Listen, I could just go for the ban and we don't have to target any variation of body parts. You know, you do have a point. I don't even know if I can trust you as the reasonable mod. I was about to say, you are the reasonable one, but you've been acting a little crazy yourself. What am I meant to do?
Out for a midnight ride, witch?
Only witches ride at midnight. All right, we did it. Also, he's out for a midnight ride, Judgy.
Mr. Owl, I certainly don't want to get caught out this evening. You're an excellent lookout. What would I do without your warning? What a charming feathered conspirator. Let's go, Rana.
I love this dialogue. Where are we going, by the way? I haven't been paying enough attention.
Wait here, Rana. I won't be long.
Barbie horse games of any kind? There's like 10 of them. Peak. Absolutely.
Mrs. Bradbury! Mrs. Bradbury, this is a friend.
Hello? Who's there?
A friend. I have news.
Is that Liza Minnelli?
Come with me, I have something to show you.
Do I have a choice?
Not really, now get going.
This is Meemaw. Meemaw's in the basement. Okay. Are we just gonna head out, or? We did everything we can, I guess. No? Okay, no. Are we gonna sneak around? What was that? Okay, James.
There was just some way I could hear what they were saying.
Oh. Hell yes. Is that it?
Whoa!
Why not? In a Nancy game, that would have worked. Nancy Drew would have let me do that. But whatever. Fine.
You're probably wondering why
It'll be
I brought
boring.
you here.
I am past wondering at any action you take.
I have sent my family to Boston, so there will be no chance of a witness to what I am about to tell you.
I think I'll go to
I
Boston.
cannot imagine there is anything left you could say.
And I'll start a new life.
You are mistaken. I can assure you that what I'm about
Kind of
to
are a
say
peeping
will be
Tom.
of particular
That's what
interest
detectives
to
do.
You and your family. Nevertheless, it has come to this. You have seen the accusations, the indictments, and the trials flowing from those events, all occurring since the beginning of this year. Has it not struck you as unusual that this should happen at this particular time?
There has been a certain desperation in the proceedings that has not escaped me, nor your part.
You do give desperate energy.
We have had accusations of witchcraft ever since coming to this new world, but it has never played out in this way. To be perfectly frank, there are those of us who saw this coming over a year ago. There are forces at work here shaping our destiny, and they have little to do with the wonders of the
He's
invisible
like, let me
world.
explain my evil conspiracy to you.
Be.
It comes to this. You can either manage your fate or become the victim of it. My family has always chosen the former. For centuries we have
Okay.
controlled power, acting as the Knights of the Shire in Cumberland, and we intend to do the same in New England.
Time will tell. This is a new beginning.
But, in this case, an old result. With Hawthorne and I as judges, and my nephew George as High Sheriff, we have assisted and
The
in
nepotism.
some cases instigated the events which have brought you to this moment. You are witness to what has befallen those who preceded you, so there can be no doubt as to the
He's just
seriousness
mansplaining
of
his
your
crime. This is what people did before any sort of audio recording, I guess.
Already familiar to me.
Did it not strike you as odd that you should be ensnared in these proceedings, when the charge against you is an old one, and you live in so remote a district as Salisbury?
Again, you are only saying what is obvious.
Let's be blunt then. I have managed all of this hysteria and these trials for one end.
Yeah, show don't tell wasn't invented in Salem times.
Your husband an inescapable decision.
And what decision is that?
A decision which might be made easier for you if you understand the circumstances.
Also, I feel like we got his point.
Generally
He really
known, England
hammered
no
it
longer
home.
has trees of sufficient size to construct the masts required by our warships and heavy trading vessels. The Danes were supplying those
Ugh,
trees,
fuck the
but to
Danes.
thwart our naval power cut off the supply 40 years ago. Since then, England has
Danes?
relied on the shipment of those trees from here in New England. To control this resource, the
This man
Crown
loves
is
to
now
pace. He's gotta get his
requiring that all
10,000 steps
trees
in
24
somehow.
inches in diameter and larger, and not on private property, be marked explicitly as belonging to the Crown. Which brings us to you.
How is that possible?
Quite simply, Hawthorne and I have a large sawmill in Maine,
Girl,
which has
put it
made us a
together.
fortune supplying those trees to the Crown. However, with this change in status and the fact that all the large trees near the coast have been cut down, we find our interests severely compromised and our sawmill operations at risk. Hawthorne's brother, who is
Ooh, I accidentally turned Arglefump back on.
assures me that our continued
Did that break the immersion?
Exploring a source of trees from private lands near the
We're
coast.
learning about trees, yes.
Now, do you understand the import of this situation?
I lost track of what he was saying a long time ago. Just a lot of words.
Unadulterated greed?
It has nothing to do with greed. It is all about maintaining the structure of our society and our place in it. To that end, I have a document here that I would like to show you.
Good God, I'm bored.
Do you know what this is?
I'm not certain.
They're not
This
even
is
bothering to
the
animate her
plan my
lips.
husband Thomas made when he was acting as land agent for his great-uncle Ferdinando Gorges. As you might recall, Gorges had the land patent for the province of Maine.
So, that's what this is all about.
Wait, my mom's a spy?
Precisely. Your husband's land grant in Maine is now
Welcome
worth a
back,
king's
Mariella.
ransom, this year and for many years to come. And of course, it is critical to England. My family
Fernando
has given it to
Gorges?
me personally, and I plan to have it.
How did you get that document?
My good friend, Judge Stoughton, provided it to me from the archives in Boston.
My God, is there no one not involved in this?
Who's our Ned? Maybe the groom.
Influence.
His feet
There is
looked
still Thomas
promising.
Danforth who stands against us. He was.
We didn't see his face, and that's his
but
best
no
quality.
longer. That position has also been taken by Stoughton. Governor Phipps might oppose us, but he is busy fighting the French and Indians in Maine, and consequently protecting the land which will soon be mine.
You have inflamed the passions of this hysteria, and let good men and women go to their deaths, all to maintain the status of yourself and your cohorts.
I see you understand, but let us not lay aside the service we perform for our country.
How many Nancy fans did they trick into paying $15 for this
Your
besides
husband
me?
has submitted a
And Argle
petition
Thump.
signed by quite a number of your neighbors attesting to your good character, as if that mattered.
No, this is not similar to Midnight in Salem. To be fair, they couldn't have known the plot.
21st with an update to that petition, but I have an offer waiting for him which I think he might accept.
And what is that?
One might say your life and his for a few trees.
It's more historically accurate than Midnight in Salem, because Midnight in Salem leaned into the hallucination theory,
And what if he refuses?
whereas the thought that the judges were scheming to get land feels
After your execution, he will be accused of being a
feels
wizard
what's
himself.
like what's real to me,
Before my
and I am the arbiter of that.
The
So
trial is a foregone conclusion. You could say his grave is already dug.
What good will that do you?
Do you not see? With you and your husband deceased, it is a simple matter.
dude,
to
the way I
forward his
figured out what he was
signature
trying to
on this
say,
document, and
like on the
that is
second
same.
line of dialogue, and we're still watching this yap.
No choice.
I see you understand.
At least we're getting edutainment.
When your husband arrives with his petition. At that time, the two of you can decide if you would prefer to be allowed to return to your home, have
Might as
dinner
well
with your
pose for the thumbnail while
grandchildren,
there.
and see your family safely in bed, or proceed down a more difficult course.
May God have mercy on your soul.
I am certain that he will. In all instances, I have acted in the best interest.
Sometimes when you
of
eavesdrop, you don't
society
come
as we
in at
know
the
it,
exciting
and in
part.
preserving England. It is all so very easy. On the one hand, I accept the petition your husband brings me and offer you clemency. On the other hand, I don't.
Those will be good.
And now to return you to your confinement, where I am sure you will have a lot to consider.
Much to consider. Okay. Get back over there. We need to yap even more, I think. Early.
Mrs. Bradbury!
Oh my god.
Yes, who is there?
Maybe she is a witch. What was that?
It is a comfort. I'd almost begun to think I had imagined it.
We are playing Five Nights at
There's
Freddy.
little we can do with so many men of influence involved in this, but I may have a solution.
Is that possible?
Each character has bluer eyes than the last, and it's so
All I
scary.
can say at this moment is that you must be prepared the night after tomorrow for whatever may occur.
Also, Dan is coming home soon, so Goose is gonna bark.
This desperate moment.
'Tis my plan to bring more than hope in 2 nights, so ready yourself and I will return.
Until then, take care.
Ugh, I do not like your head movements, ma'am. You stay in there, honestly. I sympathize with your plight, but you are scary. Why is she tilting her head like my dog when I ask if she wants to go on a walk? Do you wanna cast a spell on Judge Danforth? You can't skip it. This is enthralling, though. For sure. I can't wait to have more dialogue where I just stand there after this. He's so waxy. Dang. It's like he used a glass skin face mask. He's looking incredible. Okay. Alright, put that down. No, put that down. Alright, we got...
'Tis locked.
Don't test me right now. Okay. 'Tis done. Are we gonna return the key, or... I'm sure he doesn't need it.
I really should carry Runner after that ride.
Oh, we have to feed him. It's midnight. You know, you could have said something before I left the office. You didn't have to be all mysterious about it. Thank you. My allergies are acting up tonight. Maybe it's because we're really transitioning to fall now. Dang, he scarfed down all that food. It was full when I checked, like, before we left. Okay. Allergic to the British. You know, I do think that might be it. That and, like, every tree in North America. And dust, and mold, and dogs, and cats, and coconut.
Here's some grain for you.
It's not ideal. Oh my god, I am so allergic to exposition. Oh my god. Can I say, anytime I'm watching a movie or reading a book, and someone's like, oh my god, this is my sister. She's so crazy.
Really should carry Runner after that ride.
Are we gonna make her into curry? I don't know what you're saying. I do just think bad exposition. Bad exposition. Exposition is happening right now? Like, what do you want? You want pets? Are you allergic to me? Mariella, you are the exception. You are... Oh, we do have to return the key. Then curry and give him grain? Guys, what does curry a horse? What does it mean to curry a horse? Oh, is it like a brush? So loud in my ears. So loud. Oh, now you say that currying is grooming. I love Goose dearly. He does hurt my ears quite frequently. He's so loud. When we went to the vet last week, because he's scared of the vet, and we didn't have time to like give him his anxiety medication, and so the vet comes in and he's just like, woo,
Thank
woo,
you so
woo,
much for being
woo,
such a great
woo,
horse tonight.
woo. And my vet was like, is it okay if I use
There you are.
an audio recording, like a transcriber? And I was like, you can try. I don't think Goose is gonna stop barking. And she was like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna stop barking either, so never mind. And Goose is just like, woo, woo. And we're having to yell at each other. Just yell at each other. This game's for all the horse girls out there who don't get hyped enough. If you've been done wrong, this your song. So turn it up. What are you doing? You're acting a fool is what you're doing. I didn't mean to clock your tea like that, Goose, but it's true. Oh my god, which one's my room? Greek?
I should put on my nightgown first.
Oh my gosh, do we need this much realism? Like, I'm sure it's fine. Also, why not sleep and just like...
Oh, a letter from Mama. I will read this as soon as I return.
Return from where? We're going to bed. Where's our
I should put on
nightgown?
my nightgown first.
Where's our nightgown?
That's better. All ready for bed.
Sure. Do we still have our bonnet on?
A busy day. I should sleep well.
Mysterious noise. Lots of mysterious noise.
A letter from Mama.
Mama!
Dearest Jane, Boston is much improved over the stories I had heard about it some time ago from your cousins who had traveled here a few years ago.
Lonnie, we can't hear you.
Going quite well, and it is now hoped we might have the opportunity
Lonnie!
to travel down the coast to New York. Your father believes there are also some shipping opportunities there, and I would dearly love to see
Mama!
who Amsterdam has become. I understand
Mama's whispering again.
still spoken in the region. I hope you and Bethia have had the opportunity to comfort the Bradburys and provide what assistance you may. In all cases, please make certain that Samuel Phipps has plans confirmed to bring you and Bethia back to
She was in the other room for this one. She had to stay away from the 5G.
Send our love, Mama. P.S.
Mama.
Have asked if you could pass along a message to Samuel. He wished that it be relayed rather specifically. Here is the message. A true cargo is needed to be transported no later than the 19th. Otherwise, it will spoil on the morrow.
I hate when things spoil on the morrow.
I am so glad to hear that things are going well with Father's business dealings. If everything goes as I expect, we should easily be back in Boston before the 25th.
Okay. Whatever that means. Alright, I'm assuming they're gonna make us change
What
again.
will I wear today? Perfect choice for a day like today. Perfect.
I think this is the only time we can choose anything. Alright, we're ready. We're looking hot, sexy. Ready for a day of witchcraft. Hello.
Morning, Janie. How are you this day?
Very well, thank you.
They don't even enunciate very well on the when they call her Janie. It just sounds like these characters are both named Jane.
Did you speak with your grandfather last night?
I did, and he has quite
The
a
outfit choice
number of
affecting the story,
speeches
I don't think they tried that hard.
My grandmother, so I am very encouraged.
I am so glad to hear that.
He has a meeting.
She is
with
sniffing her
the day
hands. Oh my
after
god, her
tomorrow
hands are
to send a
huge.
supplement to the original petition. He is already out this morning, following up on a few more signatures.
I don't want to hand shame.
Exciting news. Ah, here's Bethia.
Also, doesn't
Good
this
morning,
petition not
everyone.
matter
Good
because this
morning.
is all a scheme to get
Question
land?
for you, Bethia.
Like,
Yes.
a petition's not going to stop them.
Do you have any news on how Rebecca is doing?
Yes?
Unfortunately, she is still doing poorly.
While we were making candles yesterday, I noticed that she was almost out of bayberry wax. I was thinking we might pick some bayberries and then we could stop by and check on her while at the same time making some wax.
That is a splendid idea.
You know what they say
I
about
would
big
love to come
hands?
and help pick bayberries,
Which
But then I believe I should return here in case my grandfather
burned
should be
at
here.
the stake.
That is an excellent plan.
I know just the place. Let's go.
This is a lovely place, Bethia.
Thank you, Jane.
It is
So
lovely.
many bayberries. I love this time of year.
Are bayberries real?
This is going very well.
Indeed. This is the perfect day for this. I'm so glad I came.
Bethia, do you know when your brother Samuel will return?
He is supposed to return this evening, and I'm looking forward to seeing him.
That is excellent news. My mama wrote, and in her letter she included a short postscript with a message from your grandfather for Samuel.
That
Oh,
is good
I thought more
timing.
dialogue was
I'm
gonna
sure
happen.
he'll be
Okay.
glad of the message. I see an even better bush. I'm going to move over there.
Not the better bush. Whatever. I
We
think
should
this
have
bush is
enough
just
bayberries
fine.
Before you know it.
This is always so much fun. My basket is almost full as well.
Alright, well, it's full now.
Does anyone know the best way of getting away from a
Goosey!
I don't think there is a trick to it. You just back up slowly and then run.
Because we have
Run!
an extra berry picker, and he has black fur and a white stripe. Run!
Run! I didn't even have to
I don't
move.
think I have ever run so fast.
Me either. My legs feel like jelly.
Somehow I managed to get here with all my berries.
I know,
Me
Auntie
too, or at
Bush.
least most of them anyway. I'm glad we got here with all our baskets. And I'm not the one who has to walk back to the ordinary just now.
I so agree with you. Now, if you will look in on Rebecca, I will get started with these bayberries.
An excellent idea.
The back pain's kicking in, so the sitting position has to get sillier. Alright, I feel like we should just finish this game tonight.
Done. It needs more water.
And so, we're just gonna wing it. Okay, well there's like several buckets of water, but none of them are good enough for you, I guess. Like, is this not water right here? Oh.
That
You
should
seeing
do
this?
it.
Okay. I can figure this out.
Now all we have to do is let them boil for about 10 minutes.
I'm gonna be a trad wife in no time. The way you were expecting me to mess that up? Flawless.
Now to take the pot off the fire and let it cool.
Alright. Let's take it off with our bare hands. Touch the hot metal.
Now that the pot is
That's
cool,
what you did in the
we can
Puritan
take the
days.
bayberry wax out and put it in the candle making box.
Okay. Easy.
Now Rebecca has the
Are you
bayberry
scared?
wax she needs to make candles next week.
Are you scared with how
Rebecca
fast I
is
did
feeling
that?
A bit better. How is it going with the bayberries?
All done. Everything went smoothly, and the bayberry wax is in Rebecca's candle making box.
You are so quick, I don't know how you do it. If you want to go and see how Janie is doing,
That I am.
I will take care of everything here and clean up.
Sorry, I'm texting my husband. Sorry, I don't know if y'all have one of those.
I was just thinking of Janie, and I think that's a good idea.
I know Rebecca is very appreciative of you and I helping out. She has given me these bonnets for you and I as a token of her
I
appreciation.
bet it looks like every other
She
bonnet.
says they may provide us protection in the dark.
It has been a joy. I'll see
It
you
does
when
look
we
like
get
the
back to
bonnet we're all
Corwin.
wearing.
I'll be along shortly.
Thank you. I know, husband does sound crazy. Yeah, should I call you hubby? Hubby. Ew. Anyways, where are we going? Yeah, we got a night vision bonnet. We're supposed to be playing a game right now? Hello?
How is it with Rebecca Preston this day?
She appears to be some better, but she
Pookie.
does worry me.
Did the bayberries make up much wax?
It was an excellent harvest of
Hi.
bayberry, and I am sure that Rebecca now has enough bayberry wax for several weeks.
Goose is like, you're not done?
That alone should take some worry from Rebecca.
It is a difficult time for Rebecca, and she doesn't need to worry about the mundane issues.
If we
of
stay
life.
up too late,
I know the feeling.
he does
It
bark
seems
at
all
us.
I do is sit and worry.
He
I
wants
wish
to
there
be
was
on the
some
bed.
diversion to take my mind off things.
I noticed there was a Mills table. Would you like to play a game of Mills?
I
Oh,
haven't
boy.
played Mills since I was a little girl, when Grandmama insisted that I learn it. She said all young ladies should know how to play. I think a game of Mills would be a pleasant diversion.
I think this game has intentionally similar vibes to Nancy Drew, Eugenia.
We need all the protection from evil we can get.
My great-grandmama used to
Welcome
tell
in.
that the Celts have played Mills since before they came to our islands, and that the board represents the 4 winds, the 4 elements, and the 4 cardinal directions.
There is so much tradition bound up in Mills, and that is what makes it so charming.
I didn't
You
learn
have
this in
one,
witch
So
school.
you can move first.
Okay. Click an empty dot.
Very astute move.
I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
Good move.
It's so good.
I know why they call this mills. I'm starting to feel like I'm being ground down. What to do now?
I don't know. Is she winning? Am I winning? I don't know. I'm scared. Quite frankly. This piece can't move to that? What are we trying to do? Trying to figure this out.
You really have to look several moves ahead.
Oh, we're so cooked. Are we not gonna...
Strategy is everything.
You are unnatural at this.
Am I? I don't know what... You have to have 3 in a row. Okay, that's what we're working towards. I don't think I'm on the path to that, I will say. I was trying to follow the example on the picture, but the picture did not seem right.
Very considered move.
Oh, she's about to win.
I think you've done this before.
Did she not just win? Eh?
Good move.
I'm confused. I thought they were trying... Jumper pieces? No, it's not checkers. Yeah, she had 3 in a row.
Very astute move.
She has 2 3s in a row. I don't know what we're doing here.
What to do now?
You really have to look
Nice
several
game.
moves
That
ahead.
was
fun. We should play this again soon.
Did I win?
It does help pass the time, and at the very least, it's helped drive some evil thoughts away.
If anyone asks, I won.
Have you two had a good time playing?
Yes, a very pleasant
For me, it did
time.
not drive the evil
I hope
thoughts
your brother
away.
Samuel brings interesting news when he returns. It's already dark, so I expect he should be here
We
any
played
time.
that all day.
Oh, there he is now.
Hot? Well,
I'm so glad to find my sister in such pleasant company.
it's the best we've got so far, I suppose.
Very well indeed. We have had a very busy time while you have been off delivering cargo. We have cared for the sick, performed numerous charitable acts, and still had time for some magical experience.
Why is Janie
I
staring me
doubt you
down like
bring your
that?
time to such good account, even with your deliveries.
Indeed not. You have employed your time much better. Mine has been spent principally
I'm
watching
really
the south
scared.
end of 2 horses.
Samuel!
I do hope everything went well for you.
Better than I expected.
You look well. Did you have any encounters with the Indians that are causing trouble north of here?
None at all. We are fortunate that the French have stirred up trouble with them principally in Maine so far.
Oh.
I almost forgot. My mama.
Oh, I am blocking him, aren't
My
I?
grandfather. Here it is. 'Tis
You're not
best that
missing
you read it
much.
for yourself.
Bethia, this message pertains to a cargo we thought might need transporting this trip. I have to stable my horses. It would be
I think
great
Janie's
help if
evil. I'm
you
not
would
buying
come with
it.
me and we can make light work of it.
We would be glad to help. You must be tired from your journey.
Yeah, do you
We
think
can
he's
meet you
trying
in
to
the
be
stable at
British?
once.
Jane, I'm not sure how much you have surmised about what we are doing.
I believe I have a reasonable understanding.
Oh, we're in the
and
barn
am
now.
prepared to help. I know your grandfather's feelings on what is going on with these trials, and I think you know my father's feelings as well.
That as well. Based on the message to Jane, we have little time and must...
Janie looks like she's gonna turn us
I'm not sure
in
what this is all about.
and burn us herself.
But the message I have received from my grandfather informs me that you are to be charged with witchcraft tomorrow.
I didn't imagine things could get worse, but if that were to happen, I think it would be more than my grandfather's heart could take.
Everyone here is too much filler. Like, their faces are not moving.
Good men are working to find a legal way to put an end to these trials. However, they need...
Pearl, our justice system is
Yes,
corrupt.
that's
You can't rely on that.
In that time, the cargo I have been transporting has been principally those that are about to be caught up in the witchcraft trials. We are determined to stop these senseless deaths one way or another.
But where would I go?
We're in Utah.
Grandfather and grandmother. If you are arrested tomorrow, you can be of little aid to them.
Salem, Utah.
Prepared to take you to my grandfather's land holdings west of here, which is named Framingham.
Framingham?
Framingham. But still, what of my grandmother?
I have obtained new information concerning your grandmother. I took the chance of...
We're just now telling them about his evil
and
scheme.
spoke with your grandmother by way of a bar.
We've had all day.
Room.
Oh, how is she?
She is holding up well considering the circumstances.
Botox is
It was
witchcraft.
a very dangerous undertaking.
Not to be trusted.
It was absolutely necessary. And that brings me to my next
Oh,
point.
pull.
I have good reason to believe that the groom who is functioning as Mrs. Bradbury's jailer will be at the ship's tavern tomorrow evening.
But what about Mr. Corwin and his family?
His family is away in Boston, so it should be the perfect opportunity to sneak...
There
up
is a
under
Salem,
cover of
Utah?
darkness.
It is a very daring plan, but it might just work.
This news is better than I could have ever hoped.
Samuel, it all relies on your returning by tomorrow evening to take Mrs. Bradbury.
Of course, it's near Provo.
Definitely work. However, I will
There are
need
only
to
2
leave
cities in
as
Utah.
soon as I change these horses.
But I will need to tell my grandfather what is happening. Don't worry about that. I will speak with your grandfather and let him know everything that is occurring. Bethia, you are all kindness.
Janie would bully you, but Beth has murder in her eyes. There's like nothing in her eyes, weirdly enough.
Horses. I will run back in and collect Janie's cloak and whatever else I can conveniently bring.
My room is the next one past yours. Are you sure I shouldn't go and help you?
Yes, you should.
No, 'tis best that you remain here.
With your big ol' hands. We could use your big ol' hands to carry all the stuff we're gonna get. Alright, what am I gonna get? Hey, big hands are beautiful. If you have big hands, you're probably a witch. But I love you just the same. Is this our room? I think this is just our room. Okay, well. A tie? Not a lot of voter turnout. See what happens? Democracy does die in darkness. Okay, how do I... She said it's the one past us, but none of these doors open. And ours is like at the end of the hallway. Okay. We made it. Alright, let's take a look-see. Oh, you were Googling Botox? Yeah, that makes sense.
Nothing here.
Yeah. Alright, we've got like 5 things. That has to be enough, right?
I still have to pack Janie's belongings.
What? What am I missing? Oh, Madison, I'm sure it's not your pull.
Nothing here.
No. Well, where's the suitcase? Oh, here we go. Y'all seeing this gameplay?
I still have to pack Janie's belongings.
Oh, oh,
That should be everything.
oh, I was gonna throw that bonnet I didn't want in there, but okay. No, really, why can't she pack her own bag? She's too busy plotting our revenge, our end, really. We're gonna go to sleep and she's gonna be hovering above us. And that's gonna be the last thing we see. And her big old hands just reaching down.
Here's what I could find.
Okay, y'all just standing around while I did all the work.
Grandfather tomorrow.
Thank you.
How old are Janie and Beth?
We have trouble.
I don't know. They could be 14, they could be 40.
Gathered outside talking, who will surely see us leave, and we could have no explanation for our departure. You can imagine what would be said.
Lonnie can
tomorrow
play
when it
any
comes to the
age,
rest
so I
history
don't know.
They have seen me leave with her.
Bethia, you come with me while Janie and Samuel finish getting the horses ready. I have an idea how to encourage those people to busy themselves elsewhere. Samuel,
We do?
when you hear the commotion, that is your cue to leave.
We will be ready.
The suspense is killing me. Why did you have us both put on our black cloaks and hoods and bring our black scarves?
You tell me.
I have an idea we might both be spectres tonight and scare the people blocking Samuel's route into running away.
How do you propose to accomplish that feat? With the sky overcast, it is so dark, no one will even see us.
We're gonna rub ourselves with
Application of
glow-in-the-dark
natural
sticks.
substances to our scarves. Please hand me your scarf and I'll show you. If we apply this glowing foxfire to our scarves like this, you can see the effect it has.
Wow. Look at that. Nature is beautiful in that way. Okay. Well, I did it. I'm gonna rub it more. Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta rub the whole thing. Silly me. We're
Our
getting
scarves
witchy.
Over our cloaks. The effect should be quite unnerving. All that is left is to walk out of the woods towards the people and watch them scatter.
Wondrous. It will actually be fun.
We look like we're going to a rave.
Yes, it might. Are you ready?
Whenever you are.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
It's awfully strange because no one's been there before.
Look there!
Spectres.
How are we floating like that? Ah!
That worked better than I could have ever expected, and Janie is off to safety.
Such good fortune.
And if anyone asks, we know exactly where our spectres were this evening. Now, all we need to do is fold our scarves over to conceal the glow and walk back into the ordinary and go to bed.
So simple, but so effective.
Yes, I think we both deserve a good night's rest.
Oh my god,
after
we
our
are so brat. Why did I not even think of that? Okay. Do I really have to put myself to bed every night? I feel like you kind of get the gist. But that's fine. Gotta pad out the run time.
All set. Time for bed.
Time for bed! I hope nothing
Tonight was
spooky
wondrous.
happens.
This has the
Oh,
potential
nothing
to be
spooky
a
happened.
long but rewarding day.
That's how I feel about real life. Me too. Me
What will I
too.
wear today? I'll put this on last. This matches the spirit of the day. All set.
We could wear the bonnet that they made for us, but no. We're gonna wear our old bonnet. Oh my gosh, hello.
Good morning, Jane.
How are you this morning, Bethia?
Very well, and still a little amused at our excursion last night.
It was pretty
Excited
amusing.
to see everyone's reaction. Have you spoken to Mr. Bradbury yet?
I left a note in his room telling him I had news and to come knock on my door when he returned.
What did he say?
He was both surprised and relieved at
Waking
the
up
same
and going to
time.
sleep every day,
Said
life
he
is a
would
prison.
continue
I hear
collecting
ya.
signatures today.
And speak on
so
it.
No one's suspicions would be aroused. I believe he is ready for anything and most grateful.
That is excellent news. Do you have word on how Rebecca Preston is faring this morning?
Who's
Not
that?
much improved, I'm afraid.
I know she has some cakes that need to be baked and delivered today. What would you think about visiting her and taking on that task?
What about you do it?
Splendid. But how did you know about the cakes?
Actually, Corwin informed me that he would need cakes as usual.
I'm sure he did it in his inimitable way.
Well then.
Are we actually going to get a cooking mini game? Please.
Rebecca keeps her sifted flour and baking tins in the cabinet over there.
I hope these cakes meet Judge Corwin's standards.
I'm excited.
Mrs. Corwin doesn't have Rebecca's way with the oven.
We're going to make donuts.
I'll get started while you look in on Rebecca. I hope you find her better this
I'm
day.
sure you could get Botox in Salem, Utah. I feel like, well, I guess I don't know if you already have Botox, but you may be
Looks like
one of the
someone
select
put
few who
Mrs.
don't.
Preston exchanges for her
Based on my
candy
knowledge.
has been delivered.
OMG, that is Nancy's voice? Like, she directed the game, and she cast herself. And I think that's
Looks like a
beautiful.
flower.
All right, how are we doing this? Sorry, I was so locked into the game, I wasn't even looking at the chat. Okay. First, get the necessary ingredients. Add the flour, sugar, and salt.
This looks like the flour. Buttermilk. Ah, the sugar. Salt. This looks like the cake tin.
All right, I assume we need measuring cups or something. No?
That's not right.
Oh, have you missed that sound?
That takes care of the flour.
And then we need the sugar. That's milk. Look.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
This is not how you bake a cake, by
That's
the way.
not right.
You are definitely not supposed to just...
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Girl, what do you want from
That's
me?
not right.
Did y'all miss this?
That's not right. That's not right. This must be the yeast. Buttermilk. Looks like there's enough butter. Salt. Ah, the sugar. Sugar is added. Salted.
Okay, well, there we go. You're definitely not supposed to start with the sugar, flour, and salt altogether. That's... Sugar is...
Those look mixed. That's not right. Wait, this goes in the bowl. That takes care of the butter. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Eggs always make a cake better.
Buttermilk, yeast.
That's not right.
You have to like add it in a specific
This is a nice recipe.
order or they get mad at you.
Perfect.
And water.
That's not right. That's not right.
Okay, what am I missing?
That's not right. 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 We will need these eggs.
Can I make this cake IRL? Y'all remember the last time? Remember the last time I made a cake?
Right. This looks like the cake tin. This looks like the cake tin. This is the mixing bowl. That's not right. That's not right.
Just torturing y'all. Next to the fire, use your tin cup into the...
This is the mixing bowl.
What? And water. Oh. We have to get water from here. That's right.
That should do it. That looks about right.
It's gonna be a nasty cake. A portmanteau at this hour? Alright.
Now to mix it all together. This is the mixing bowl. This is the mixing bowl. Very nice. Everything is mixed. Perfect. This
Firing on all cylinders here.
This looks like the cake tin.
Alright.
I will start another cake while that one is baking.
We have to do this again? Ugh.
All done. These came out great. I can see why people...
There was a time where I had a list of, like, portmanteaus so that I didn't have to come up with them on the fly, but it's been a while.
You are so good in the kitchen.
I think I'm gonna have to refund because it's not gonna happen.
Excellent cake recipe.
I think you may have even outdone Rebecca today.
I was trying to think of something with Paul Hollywood and I wasn't getting anywhere. And then I tried Mary Berry and it was the same thing.
As I have a particular interest in taking the cakes that go to...
Oh, Hotchkiss, Spooky Town and Sabrina Carpenter's best album.
I completely understand.
Salem emails I can't send.
Samuel left Runner's brother, who looks almost just...
Stretching it.
He would be your best choice to take. His name is Trotter.
I hope when your brother gets married, he lets his wife name the children.
He's not very creative with horse names, is he?
Not really. I will see you at the ordinary when I return.
Trotter the horse. It works better written out. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I'm assuming we need... Are we doing this? Yeah, we're doing that. Because we're delivering all that cake. Are you Trotter?
Good boy. Good boy.
I guess not. Name a popular sponge and common name for a parent? Scrub Daddy?
Good boy.
Which one? Which horse am I supposed to be taking right now?
Good boy.
Oh, we're not taking Trotter, we're taking... whatever.
You're as handsome as your brother. You're as handsome as your brother. You're as handsome as your brother. Time to get you harnessed. There, now to fasten the buckles.
I can't do this anymore, Jane.
All set.
You're as handsome as your brother.
Let's see if we can find our way to Judge Corwin's today.
46 degrees outside tonight? Ugh, I love it. It's finally chilly this week. Like, I got to turn the AC off. It's beautiful. It's in the 60s.
Corwin is
It's the best.
I remember you.
Oh.
You're the girl who delivered the candles for Rebecca Preston.
Why does he look like he's holding in a fart?
Yes, I am. I have brought you the cakes you were expecting.
Well, it's about time. Judge Stoughton and I were just about to go over to the courthouse. If you had been 5 minutes later, you would have had to have returned.
Punctuality is an admirable quality. Make sure you cultivate it in the future.
All right, men.
Thank you, I will.
Well, hand me your basket.
Did we just hand an empty basket?
These
No.
appear satisfactory. Make sure you have delivered my admonition concerning the candle.
The lace
And I will expect
fronts
the same
with
delivered
the
next
widow's
week.
peak. Much to
Now,
consider.
about your errands, Judge Corwin and I are busy men and have no time to waste.
Thank you again.
Oh my god, his hands are even bigger than Janie's. Which? Are you just going back? Okay. We're not gonna check on Meemaw?
So, Trotter, how long do you think they will be gone? My thoughts exactly. I would dearly like the opportunity to look around Judge Corwin's study for Mr. Bradbury's land.
Okay, yep.
It is a chance I think I will take.
Then why'd you let me get on the horse?
Well, it is now or never. I'll leave you here, Trotter, and walk back over. Be a good boy and stay quiet.
Has our horse been named Trotter this whole time and I didn't notice?
I expect they should leave any moment now. Oh, here they come. I had better stay out of sight.
We're stealthing. Obama Mia. That's fun. Now I like that.
Now, where would he have put that land grant? Who can that be?
Hello?
I really must find that land.
Okay, okay. I thought we had to hide. You're making this big fuss.
What are you doing in my study?
What else would you expect?
What are you doing in my swamp? Alright, what am I supposed to do? A conspiratorial shipping name and a popular blind box collectible? You find it. You have to hide quickly under the table. Okay. It's too late in the hour for me to be actually trying, I suppose. Get in there.
I told you these documents we would need in court today were here.
It is a good thing you remembered that before we got all the way to the courthouse.
The back
By the
is
way,
aching.
have you spoken to Mrs. Bradbury yet?
Of course.
And will I do my PT I'm supposed to do before bed? Perhaps not.
Give her a couple of days to stew over them before her husband comes with his petition.
What did she say?
She's a tough old bird, but given her options, what choice does she have but to encourage her husband to sign?
Do you think she really
Normalize
believed we
calling
would
women
let go
birds.
If her husband signed over the land grant?
Certainly. I was very convincing.
Do you have everything arranged to arrest Mr. Bradbury for being a wizard as soon as he has signed?
Everything is at the ready.
Not a wizard.
My nephew George will pick him up the moment he leaves this house.
And if he brings this land transfer up at trial?
I have already anticipated that. George is in the process of picking up Mr. Bradbury's granddaughter, Miss True, even as we speak.
A very strategic move.
I thought so. Mr. Bradbury will know that if he does not keep quiet at trial about the land grant, his granddaughter will be the one to pay for his indiscretions.
Then everything is arranged, and I may sleep easy.
Nothing can go amiss now.
We're evil and stuff. Larry Style and Sunny Angels.
I can't believe what I just
Oh, when you said conspiratorial ship, I thought you were saying something like an evil shipping
Even
company.
if her husband signs over the land grant. Those two.
I was like, is this
have no heart.
some
I have to
weird
find that
conspiracy
land
theory I
grant.
don't know about that Madison's deep
I
into?
really must find that land grant.
Not nothing can go amiss now gets shot. Were guns invented in Salem? They have guns then.
Yet. Whose land is this? This is not it. Whose land is this? This is it. Judge Corwin will never
Perfect.
forge a name to this document now.
All right, we got the grant. Off we go. Also, didn't they leave? Why did they come back in to rant about how they're evil and then leave again? Cinema sins, get on that.
I dearly wish I could speak with Mrs. Bradbury, but I'm afraid that I will have to wait till tonight.
They forgot their document.
Good boy, Trotter. Let's
What
get
are
back to
you?
the ordinary
A witch?
and see if Bethia has any news about
You
Samuel.
paying attention to this game more than me? Sounds like witchcraft. They actually explain that in their 8-minute dialogue. Roll the tape.
You're as fine a horse as your brother, Trotter. It's time for you to go back.
I'm so confused. Why are we calling this... Is this not the same horse we've been riding this whole time?
You deserve some grain after that outing.
Because he looked exactly the same. I remember them saying something about the brother horse named Trotter, and I was fully expecting it to be a different horse. But it's the same horse, so I'm confused. The developers would probably be so mad at me. It was all explained, and I'm just spacing out. Not the horse racism. Come on. Be serious. He looks the same.
Here is some grain for you. The groom will be out shortly to give you a rub down.
Horses are neat. I know. Why did we even need them to make Midnight in Salem? Like, this did enough. What's the mystery again? Wait, we're back in the barn. I think I zoned out. Oh, don't worry. We're a witch or whatever.
Jane, did you have any trouble with Judge Corwin?
Blue boar.
Nothing to speak of. He was there with Judge Stoughton, and they were as cordial as ever.
That unpleasant?
How did you?
Maybe they're just
Not much guesswork.
extras in the Avatar movie, the boar. Have you ever thought of that?
Have you heard anything from Samuel yet?
Nothing yet. But
Blue Man Group, but it's Blue Pig Group.
We only have a small window of time.
Think about it.
The groom has gone to the ship's tavern. If Samuel is not back soon, I will leave in the cart and hope for the best.
If it comes to that, I will wait here and let him know what has happened.
It's starting to get dark. I'm going to my room to change.
Outfit change. Maybe we should make our own mystery game. I do have an idea. Don't steal. Here's the thing. I keep coming up with ideas of, and then I Google it and someone else has already had that exact idea. It's very unfortunate because I'm not actually that creative. I had an idea to write like a murder mystery, but it's like set on a Real Housewives girls trip. And they're literally, I Googled it. They're making a movie of that. And it's going to have Jennifer Lawrence and Scarlett Johansson in it. Granted, they made one announcement and I haven't heard anything since, so maybe that movie will never happen. But still, the press release exists, so I will be accused of plagiarism if I try and come up with it.
Black coat and my matching cloak. It will be a difficult pair to
We need a
spot.
command specifically for your VOD channel. I need to update the commands generally.
Down.
You draw for it. Boop, boop. And so then my other idea was like you can do a bachelor themed one, but I'm still cooking up what exactly the plot would be. I do have some ideas of characters.
For adventure, but it is a risk.
But a risk worth taking. We have to do what we
But
can.
also,
I wish Samuel would get here.
if I sat down to write it, it probably wouldn't be all that. Did I tell y'all that I was in a cave the other day? All right, first red flag. And the guy turned the lights off and my ass said out loud, this would be a great start to a murder mystery. Oh my God, you're so crazy.
But don't forget, you need to talk with Mr. Bradbury as soon as he comes
Did
in.
everyone clap?
Prepare him to leave with Samuel.
Don't worry,
I would read that book. Me too. I just need to figure out what happens.
I'll send him on to meet you.
Well, 'tis dark now, so I can't wait any longer. I must leave for Corwin's without any further delay.
Godspeed.
I have kind of been yearning for like a project or a purpose outside of YouTube. And so I have been thinking about like writing a book, but again, the idea has not quite come to fruition. I need more inspiration. It doesn't have to be a book, but I just, I feel like I'm so hard on myself with YouTube, and I miss when it was like, not a job and I could just do it for fun. I need something like that that's like
It is locked.
something else I can focus on. You just need to figure out the story, the plot, the settings, the characters, the themes, the mystery, and then write it. And it's that easy. It's like Bethany Frankel wrote 9 whole books, How many have I written? Well, I wrote 1 during National Novel Writing Month, but it wasn't good.
This is the groom's chamber.
But it was not good. It was kind of like, I hadn't 13 Reasons Why the show didn't exist yet, and I hadn't read the book, but it was kind of 13 Reasons Why core. Oh, AI, yeah, everyone would love that.
One more time today, and this will be our most dangerous trip yet, but also our most rewarding if we are successful.
Oh, Blue Star. Bethany wrote a fictional book as well. Granted, she did have a co-writer for all of her books.
Time to get you harnessed.
So, maybe I should get one of those. One of your short stories won an award in a contest back in my senior year. That's awesome.
All set.
I remember it's all like the same. I have one terrible boyfriend from high school I always tell y'all about. The one who like said I was a basic and a talentless hack. One time we both entered in the short story contest in our school, and I won and he didn't even place. And he was like genuinely befuddled by that, and he let me know that he was confused by
Be as
that.
stealthy as you can, Trevor. We don't want to alarm anyone.
Sucks to suck. You are the bachelor, and there's 30 people, but suddenly a light goes off, and when it comes back on, the host has been killed. You as the lead have to find out who did it. See, I was kind of had the idea that the host, this is one of the characters I do have,
Bring back Mrs.
that the
Bradley.
host is kind of a creep.
Be quiet for me one more time, Trotter.
The host is kind of a creep, and all the women always have to avoid him. And so I feel like he would be a good sort of villain in the mystery. Where am I going? What am I doing?
I hope the groom has found the ship's tavern as enticing tonight as he thought it would be the other afternoon. Because if he's here, this is going to be a very short trip.
As much as that guy sucks, I feel like he motivated your future spite. At least there's that. Oh, I mean, a lot of things I've done, I do out of pettiness. I do have a friend from college who I'm no longer friends with. And sometimes my other friends will remind me that she tried to be a YouTuber. And it's like, yeah, sometimes being petty has its advantages. I have hate in my heart sometimes. Spite is a powerful motivator.
Are you there, Mrs. Bradbury?
Yes, I've been hoping you would come. Someone is coming. Hide!
Oh.
So, I find you here at night as well as in the day.
Well, I thought it was hidden. On a scale of 1 to 10, how evil do you have to be? I do feel you have to be at least a little narcissistic. Because you have to assume that people want to hear your opinions on things. Which is already like a wild assumption to make. But outright evil? I don't know.
Someone is coming. Hide!
You just kind of have to give in to capitalism a little bit. So, as evil as that can be.
So, I find you here at night as well as in the day.
I've been trying out zine making as a hobby. Oh my gosh, you're fostering kittens? Wait, that's so exciting. I have ideas for the Bachelor murder mystery. Mariella, you can't steal my idea. What? That was my idea. What? I'll never forgive you. Where am I supposed to hide? I think I am just being too slow, but I don't really know.
Someone is coming. Hide!
So, I find you here at night as well as in the day.
Girl, where do you want me to hide? Mariella, no, I did not want you to be in... Come up with a different idea. I can't tell you anything. Come on. I have to figure out where to hide. Mariella's already filing the trademarks.
What? Game lets me open the door. Okay, open and then go inside. Like the block of wood back on. Yeah, there.
Oh, we need to leave the block on, which does not feel intuitive. That's how they can tell I'm here.
Someone is coming. Hide!
You know, that's fair. That's more logic than I would have assumed this game would have. The book is with the editor as we speak. Mariella's already got an agent.
You are safe for the night.
Bethany Frankel is her co-writer.
I wanted to assure myself that he had not failed to secure your room.
As you can see, I'm quite safely detained here.
Remember our discussion and what you and your husband must do when he comes tomorrow.
I have not forgotten our discussion.
Very well. I will see you tomorrow.
You're okay, Mariella. If you did fully write a novel with the Bachelor thing, I mean, I would be impressed. But we just talked about how I have pettiness in my heart. I would feel a little bitter. I would feel just a tad resentful. But I wouldn't say anything about it, you know? I'd just let that simmer.
Are you all right, Mrs. Bradley?
No need to apologize.
Do you really think this will work?
Before we leave, let's push some straw up.
Yeah, I'd leave a bad Goodreads review. I'd leave it, I'd get a sock account. What are we doing?
Oh, that really looks quite realistic.
Yes, but it needs something.
Yeah, I'd lawyer up. Oh, we can finally give away this bonnet we were never gonna wear.
That looks perfect.
How did you come to have a bonnet just like the one I wear?
It was a gift from Rebecca Preston. She said it might provide protection in the dark.
It is often said she is foresighted, and that should buy us some time if anyone looks in.
Everything is
All right, let's move on. I feel like I'm stressing Mariella out. I'm sorry.
Lead the way. I will follow you.
We're moving on. I'm being lighthearted, I hope you know. Yeah, no one is actually upset. Like, I hope you're not upset. Where am I going?
I have the cart by the woods this way.
I'm right behind you.
Here we go. What's up with that blue pig? Are we gonna get an answer to that, or? I understand, Mariella. No one's upset. I didn't mean to upset you. I'm sorry.
brought a cloak for you as well to keep warm.
That is a comfort.
We are to drive toward the ordinary. And we
Sorry,
will
I keep saying no one's upset,
and
and that kind of sounds like I'm ignoring you being upset.
My husband? That is wonderful.
It's just bad wording. Anyways, okay.
I should also tell you that I was outside the window and overheard Corwin's offer of clemency in exchange for your husband's land. However, just this afternoon, I overheard Stoughton and Corwin discussing their plan to execute you even if your husband signs over the land grant.
Is that what they were talking about? I didn't even pay attention.
I never thought he would let me escape execution.
Does anyone else write books in their head to fall asleep so you don't think about real life and get stressed? Oh, a maladaptive daydream? I guess it's more of a night dream if you're trying to go to sleep. Hates to see me coming.
Well, now it seems he has little to say about that.
I can hardly wait to see my husband. With all this rushing to get away, I still don't know who my savior is.
My name is Jane Darcy, and I am here with Bethia Phipps, the granddaughter of Thomas Danforth.
Mr. Danforth has always been a just man.
Yes, he is. And his grandchildren Samuel and Bethia deserve to be remembered for their part in stopping this madness as well.
Aren't you a nice owl?
He is more than that. He is my lookout. Let's pull over here.
Was that us, or?
It's surprising.
'Tis an interesting story. Your granddaughter, Miss True, and I were out for a walk the other evening.
We do have a familiar. That's pretty sick.
And he appeared to be injured. Janie bent down and placed her hands about him, and then he was better and flew away.
She does seem to have inherited that gift. It is not uncommon in my family, as my grandmother could oftentimes do the same.
I still remember I had an idea for a fantasy supernatural book when I was a tween, and I thought it was really inventive that it was going to be the Black Butterfly, but because I didn't think those existed.
It is a wonderful gift.
I do hope so.
It's really hard. What's the word for it? There is a specific phrase for when you just sort of accidentally have the same idea as somebody else. Unintentional plagiarism, I guess.
Do I?
Yeah, you think you invented a fully new concept, and then it's like, girl. People had that same idea decades ago.
I see someone coming.
I have that with YouTube videos all the time. I used to have such an individuality complex about that too, like
I can't make out who
feeling like if one person had made a video about something, I couldn't have my own take on it. I've slowly gotten past that.
To become a competitor in the cargo hauling business.
Yeah, as Blue Star said, it will be original because you created
Certainly not
it.
by choice. I was afraid we wouldn't see you before we got to the ordinary.
So Madison, go for it. It's not too late. You make your fantasy book, and I'll make my bachelor book.
Are you all right?
I am fine.
Or I'll workshop another idea, and I won't tell you all about it.
Mr. Bradbury, I have serious news for you.
That was some
Corwin and
serious
Stoughton
animation
will
just
not
there.
as They appear. They have been conspiring to force you to sign over your land grant in Maine in exchange for Mrs. Bradbury's pardon. However, their aims are far more sinister.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you put your signature to
I had
the
to
grant,
click.
they plan to arrest you and proceed with your wife's execution, using Janie as leverage to enforce your silence at the trial. Your wife can fill you in on the details.
I think this is the end of the game, Goisy.
Miss True away to safety last night, their evil plan will never be fulfilled.
Bethia told me all about last night, and our family will always be in debt to both you and Miss Darcy.
Alright, stop twitching at me.
We are all so happy to have been able to help you.
We have one problem that I'm not sure how to
Oh my gosh,
solve.
Madison posted the
It seems Runner
kittens
has
in
pulled the
Discord.
Kindergarten's right foreleg,
Oh my
and I'm not sure
gosh.
how much further he
They're
can
so
go.
cute. Join the Discord so you can see the kittens.
Could we exchange Runner and Trotter and then have you on your way?
I'm not sure that Runner would even be able to pull your cart back to the ordinary.
That's all right. I can walk and lead him.
Before we do that, let me have a look at his leg.
She does have a way with animals sometimes.
Fanfic is fun. Famously, when I was 8, I accidentally made fanfic of Harry Potter, but I fully thought it was my own original idea, even though I had read Harry Potter. I was just 8, so I couldn't discern that I was being
When we looked
really derivative.
I would have thought you couldn't have made it more than another mile at most.
Like going to a magical school and there's houses, and
I told Miss Darcy that helping animals does seem to run
I'm
in
like
our
a
family.
super cool witch and everyone thinks I'm cool.
What I have seen, there's little doubt of that.
Then it looks like we're ready to go.
Oh, that's cute. Me and my friend tried writing a book together, but we didn't plan out anything, just took turns writing a chapter.
I have one more piece
I like
of
that
good news for you,
chaos.
Mr. Bradbury. I had the chance to look around Corwin's study this afternoon when he was out, and found your land grant, which Stoughton had provided him from the archives in Boston.
It could be the next Mortal Instruments.
Indeed.
The video of me reading it is still up on my channel. That's like my second video ever.
With your land grant back in your possession, they have no way forward, so all their schemes have been for naught.
Yes!
Take care getting back to the ordinary, Miss Darcy.
Just make sure you deliver your cargo safely.
We did it! Maybe?
In that case, I am officially out of the cargo business.
Is that it?
Here I am again in Boston, having just returned last evening from Salem.
Jane, we can't hear you.
So much could have transpired in so few days. I have a great deal to put down, but time and discretion dictate.
That's the volume all the way turned up, by the way.
Before giving a full account. One of the most interesting aspects of living in this new world is that it seems to bring out the most evil intents of men, but also
Men
the
are
most
evil.
wondrous gifts of the heart, as demonstrated by extreme kindness and courage.
Jane, into the mic, please.
As is always the case, the good will triumph over the evil. I have already heard that both Corwin and Stoughton are furious.
See, when I hear authors co-write books, I kind of just assume that one of them was like taking the lead and the other person was more of like an ideas kind of person. But I guess there are like,
The court of Oyer and Tamina.
like Neil Gaiman used to do collab books. I know he's like
I am quite confident
a sex pest, which, you know, but prior to us knowing that, I think he
for the inhabitants of our
He
new
wrote books
world,
with co-writers, didn't he?
interesting to see how
Who are
far
also like
they
established
can
authors.
judge what has occurred in Salem, and
That's the
how
one
those
example I got.
responsible will attempt to hide their culpability. I know that there is much work for Mr. Danforth in the forthcoming months. But I
Meanwhile,
am
Jane's
certain
just
that the
explaining what we
solution is
just
in good
did. I don't know.
hands,
It's
as
beyond
he is
me.
an honest and godly man. I have to close for now, as Mamma is waiting for me, as we will soon be boarding the ship for home. Have no fear, I will not soon forget what has happened the last few
Oh, Zuela
days.
knows a little
I
too
am
much
excited
about
to
a co-writer.
report everything, so at least our family will know what happened.
It is kind of amazing that her having a ghostwriter was
What
such a
an
scandal
astounding
because,
account.
like,
Who would have known?
Indeed, I am so
I feel like
glad
now
that
we
my
would all
distant
kind of
aunt
assume that that
preserved
was the
what
case, you know?
otherwise would have been lost forever. It is actually a wonderful inheritance for everyone.
like it'd be more crazy if she had just written
Yes,
it by
a history
herself.
from a very trying time.
I am so proud that my Aunt Jane accomplished so much by listening to the spirit of her conscience and following through, even when the situation looked most dire.
I love how our
Also,
ancestor has the
almost
same
forgot.
voice as us.
Pa has asked if I could plan a visit to the Cavendishes, which works out perfectly, as I had been hoping to spend some time with our daughter Mariah. It will be so good to visit with Mariah in person. I feel she has much to say which she is not comfortable including in her letters.
No, the pig
This
never got
time
explained.
referred to as the Devil's Heart. owned
Christina
by the
Lauren.
Cavendis family.
Lauren is the
Yes,
pen name of two
precisely.
women who write romance books
I
together.
heard that the Devil's Heart carries a
I
curse.
love that.
Yes, I have also heard that. So, if no one minds, I will leave you to a wonderful evening.
Yeah, remember this was supposed to be a story of the past?
Together for my upcoming visit and see what I can discover about the curse of the Devil's Heart.
I do kind of like that trope in media where it's like an ancestor and a descendant and they're played by the same actor. I do think that's fun. Like, I do kind of love the absurdity of that. Well, Game of the Year or what? Robbed of Game of the Year, personally, I think. We did that. We beat this one. We found the mystery. Can't say that for the other one. Also, so no explanation for the ghosts we saw. Or the blue pig. Just nothing. Huh. Anyways, thanks y'all for hanging out. I hope you all have a good weekend. And I will see you on Tuesday. Good night.